2021, the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan, the first peace dollar. And we all of a sudden take a journey back to our two favorite vintage coins. The Morgan dollar from 1878 to 1904, 1921. And then the peace dollar, which started in 21 and ended in 35. The big silver coins, the largest silver coins that circulated in this country. So popular, the new stuff, that the government brought it back in 23. They brought it back in 24 last year. And this year there are 3 Morgan and Peace planned. And it's because we love those big silver dollars. Well, whenever we have a chance to go back to the vintage stuff, and you look at the value, how rare some of these are, yet how affordable they are compared to the new stuff, it's just time to chat. Unfortunately, finding certified peace dollars is tough. But tonight, for a couple of minutes anyways, let's enjoy. So the first full year of production for the peace dollar was 1922. As I referenced, it started in 1921. They were battling back and forth on the design of the reverse. They finally settled on the olive branch in the talons of the eagle and went into production. High relief, didn't work, had to fix it. 22 is the first official launch. Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco all jump in, and now we have the silver dollar in circulation again for the first time, right, since 1904 when the Morgan dollar originally ended. But when you look at these coins compared to the coins of today, you look at how many were made versus how many are known. That's the difference. And remember, the peace dollar is a tricky one because the peace dollar had what going with it? It missed the Pittman Act. That was 1918. So all the Morgans were destroyed with that act. But people forget that a significant number of peace dollars were used at the various casinos around the country, which were all popping up during this particular decade, correct? And that was where the heavy use came in for its need. The other part of this was during World War II, we had something called the Manhattan Project, the making of the atomic bomb, and that was where the government's destruction of peace dollars took place. Millions upon millions upon millions were melted at that time in the aid of the production of those 2 bombs. But now let's get to the basics of these 2 coins, because the numbers are outright staggering for the condition. Tonight, everybody, these are certified NGC 64s. The grading scale is 0 to 59, circulated, 60 to 70, theoretical 70, because it doesn't exist on the peace dollar, these old vintage coins. So when you get above a 60, 5 steps up is a 64. My competition sells coins and capsules for these 2 years, the Philadelphia Mint, and they're at $126 each. When you jump to the grade of 64, they go to $175. The reason why is this. If you look at the mintage figures tell us 51 million and 30 million. Lots of coins were made. But when you go to NGC and look at how many coins they've seen in the last 40 years, a different picture shows up. We're talking about 117,000. We're talking about 213,000 coins have been seen out of that many. And the reason why is this. Think about it. If you're striking slow, the quality of the coin is going to be great, correct? When you're striking that fast, the full production value for a collector is diminished. And the grades prove it out. How few of them are actually seen this nice. We're talking about 0.25%. And when you're collecting, we always talk about being in the 1% club, because that means 99% of the coin we're looking at are lesser condition. These are both in the 0.25 club, the best of the best. So again, look at the numbers here. My competition's at 175, we're at 89.95. Now here's the other thing, right? The brand new peace dollars, whether it's the 21, the 23, and or the 24. The Philadelphia strikes they made those 3 years. Can you find any of those of which more are known across the board for every one of them than either of these 2 here for under $100? And we're going back 100 years ago to the actual coin, and tonight we have those. That's something special. If you don't have one, grab one, park it away. That's what the your choice means. They're both beautiful and rare. And tonight, priced perfectly. Time to be moving on.